Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video is just going to be a recap or a review of my last year's training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I have been training actually a little bit more than a year now. It's been like about a year and 4 months now, with 2 or 3 months off the mats due to injury and other personal stuff that creeps up in real life basically. Yeah, so the recap, I have had a very good year. Personally, I have learned a lot. I'm still nowhere near where I would like to be due to injuries and not having a focused game plan throughout the year. I just made a game plan there in the last few months that I'm going to be implementing heavily now in this year. But yes, I have had a fantastic time. I've met some great people and I have learned a lot within this year. I've also picked up a lot of dings, broke toe. I already had a bad back, bad knees and bad elbow, but that has not went away and it has not helped my training. But it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna whine about it. It is what it is. Everyone has issues. At the end of the day, you gotta shut up, you know. You gotta shut up and get on with it. But yes, back to the year. The year has been excellent. Well, my progress was sporadic to say the least, but it doesn't matter. Progress is progress. At the end of the day, I am only training twice a week, sometimes 3 if I can push an open mat. But my journey is my journey. Never mind, can't. I will not compare myself to anyone else. It's a real dark road to travel. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to bury that straight away. Yeah, so I've had a very good year. Unfortunately, I haven't got to compete. I was meant to compete back at the tail end of last year, but that never materialised due to breaking the big toe around competition time, and also my wife had surgery on her lower back at the end of the year as well, so that kind of knocked out November as well for me. So I have targeted May as a definite. There's a grappling industries coming up then, and I am preparing for that as we speak. Yeah, so that's been this year in a nutshell. Now going on to this year, sorry, my goals and what I'm looking to cover in 2026. First and foremost, as I said, I am looking to compete in May, so I'm looking to compete probably 3 or 4 times, hopefully. Cross my fingers, no injuries, nothing like that. That's one of my goals, one of my targets for the year. Next, I am looking to systemize my game. Systemize my training, my jiu-jitsu in general. Get it to a point where I can have something to do from every possible scenario. And I will be working around something I came up with called the rule of 1, which is 1 technique to work from every scenario. There's a video on that if anyone wants to look it up. It's actually going to cover me for the next 2 or 3 years. It just evolves. The rule just keeps evolving from a rule of 1, 2 and 3, giving you multiple options from different scenarios. But yes, I will be implementing that throughout the year into my training. At the end of the technique of the day, I will hang around for another 20 minutes, half an hour if I have a training partner or at open mats, and I will drill into the stuff that I want to focus on. It's just an evolution of your training basically. At the very beginning, probably for the first 6 months, you are going to just go and do the technique of the day and probably roll. That's what I did anyway for the first few months to 9 months nearly. I didn't have a game plan. I didn't plan ahead. I didn't make my training systematic at all. So that's what I'm looking at doing now. Also, I am looking to drop more weight. I have lost, since starting Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I went from 220 pounds down to 200. I'm sitting comfortably there now. I want to get down to 190 by the end of the year. 190 hopefully by May, actually, but we'll see how that goes. And I have also included weight training to my plan now as well. I'm going to be doing a 5x5 workout going forward, along with a lot of cardio. Well, not a lot of cardio, but bits of cardio to get the gas tank and the engine up and running. But the 5x5 is basically to build strength and build the joints and everything like that. Obviously I'm going to have to be very careful with the elbow tendonitis and the bad knees and the bad back, but I'm going to be starting from the ground up and working meticulously and very slowly and getting my technique right first time. Now, that is the weight loss and it is the training covered. Yes, I am going to also be implementing some instructionals that I've bought over the Christmas. I bought Bernardo Ferrer's BJJ Fundamentals, I think it's called, or Foundation. Anyway, it was on BJJ Fanatics and I picked that up, and it is very, very interesting, to say the least, from a white belt perspective anyway. So I'll be looking to implement parts of that, sorry, not the whole thing, it's massive, but implement part of that program into my program. Whatever I'm planning looking at, whatever I'm planning on putting into my system, I'll be cherry picking out of that instructional. I also picked up John Danaher's solo drills, so I'll be looking to implement that as well. It's all at home shrimping and bridging, proper techniques and stuff like that, so I'll be looking to implement that as well throughout the year to hopefully aid me in my progress. I am not interested in belts or stripes or anything like that. They're all nice. No one's going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. It would be nice to get stripes and belts, but it's not my goal at the end of the day. My goal is to skill up, basically. If I'm a white belt forever, I don't really care. It could happen with the injuries and everything I have. Different bits and pieces can force you off the mat at the end of the day. But that is going to be my year recapped, and it is my goals going forward. I said I'd make this video as well, keep myself accountable as well, so I can look back in a year's time and see how I got on with my goals, and just to put it out there, see if anyone else has similar goals or anything like that. So I'm going to leave it there, everyone. If anyone got anything from this, or if you have any plans yourselves or any goals for the year's training coming up, drop it into the comments, let me know how you're getting on. I would love to hear from anyone. Yeah, and drop me a like and a subscribe if you got anything from this. It would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to leave it there, everyone. Have fun out there and safe rolling. Bye bye.